the first concern are the health and the safety of the trees. You know, no one wants to have a tree fall on your house, especially during a hurricane or a snowstorm. If the tree hits your house, it's not the damage that it's going to cause. Usually, the main factor is the water damage. So we'll go around your property and we'll assess the dead, hazardous, and dying trees. We'll look at the base of them and make sure there's no cavities, there's no rot in them, as well as there's no dead branches. And then after we identified that, the concerns are, how are we gonna do the job? So by having the right equipment, we have well over $5 million worth of equipment. We wanna make sure that we can do it with the least amount of impact to your property. Now, not to say that you might get a little bit of lawn damage or so from doing it, but we will take every precaution possible to make sure that we can do it as efficiently as possible. I've lost jobs over $50 to $100, and I've driven by after the fact, and it looks like a bomb has gone off. People have done them by hand, which there's no wrong way to remove a tree as long as it's safe, efficient, and clean. But if you're dropping large pieces onto your yard, you're gonna create craters, ruts, impacts, and it costs several thousand to redo a lawn. So if we can come in with the proper equipment, lift the trees out, and process it into the road, then it's gonna minimize all impacts, and it's gonna save you a lot more money in the long run, where it might cost a little bit more in the beginning, you think, but at the end of the day, it's cheaper because you don't have to restore your property after we leave. One of the other big concerns are police details. Now, it is a key essential because when we show up to people's properties and we take up the whole road. Our trucks are very large, they're very long, and we show up with a minimum of 2 to 3 trucks on every job site. So to block the roads for the traffic, the emergency vehicles, it is necessary on certain roads to have police details. It's the safest thing to do, as well as it puts your neighbors' minds at ease. You know, it is an added expense, but at the end of the day, the safety and the way we remove the trees is the #1 thing, and we want to make sure that no one is affected or interrupted in their daily lives. So by having the police officer on site, it shows that we take pride and we show respect to the neighbors and the traffic passing by.